Hi, my name is Eric and welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. It's been a minute since I've filmed a video for y'all, especially an Empties video, and I'm just gonna cut straight to the point because I have a big bag full of Empties. It's getting pretty heavy, so these are Empties for the month of August. So, because I go through product quite frequently, so that's why I keep like doing monthly updates for not monthly updates, doing monthly empties, because I always finish a lot of product. Because when you're a collector like myself of body care and stuff like that, and perfumes and shower gels and lotions and potions and oils, you tend to have a lot and you tend to buy a lot. So there's that. Keep on watching to see what I emptied and to see if I would have repurchased them or not. I'm not gonna do this in like any sort of order, but this is the first product. This is the Bath & Body Works My Little Heat body wash. I wanted to get rid of this because I had had it for maybe a year or two, a couple of months, and honestly, I'm not hating on this. Would I buy it again? Not really, but I still have it in the mist, but I was glad that I was able to get rid of this in the body wash. But it's very tropical. Kind of reminds me a little bit of J.Lo Miami Glow, just a little bit, but I don't hate this. But would I repurchase it? No, not really. The next is the Ocean Glow Shave Oil from Tree Hut. I already have another one, not another one of this scent, but I have another shave oil from Tree Hut in my shower right now. It's the Coca Colada one, but of course I use this on my legs, I use this on my arms too, so it's like literally, I would definitely repurchase this one again because I do like the way it smells. I need to get the whole like scrub. I need to get the scrub from them. I've tried the body wash and it's just not my favorite. Not really a big fan of the glitter personally for me, but definitely would repurchase this in the scrub. Next is the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Mist. I got this in like a gift set last year, 2024, for Christmas. Maybe it's because like I get why people don't really like dupes, because it's like not really, it's like reminiscent of it. This is like reminiscent of the original scent. Not too keen on it. I mostly used it as like a body mist, not on my body, but in the air as like a room spray. It's not my favorite, but clearly, I don't even know if you can even hear that. Not that much in there, so bye. I would not repurchase that one again. There's still a little bit left in here, but this is the Rare Beauty Fine Comfort Hydrating Body Lotion. I would buy this again. I like the lotion. I like the formula. It's not too sticky. It's not too greasy or anything like that. I actually prefer the body butter in the jar, the one that smells like peaches. I prefer the way that smells a lot more than this, but I do like the texture of this one. And I had to get the what is it called, the pump that comes with this, because it comes like this on its own, but you have to buy the pump separately, which I think is kind of annoying. But for $3, it is what it is. But it's alright, but not right now. I would not purchase it right now, but maybe later on down the line I probably will, but I'm not rushing to go purchase this again. Next, it's the Being Frenchy Solar Fleur Hair Body and Linen Mist. This is supposed to be like their like sunscreen, suntan lotion sort of smell. There's still like a little bit left in here. This smell is just not my favorite. I actually do like the way it smells. Maybe it's because of my humble opinion, and maybe it's because of like, I know what I like in terms of fragrance. I'm not really too keen on wearing suntan lotion sort of scents. If I wear like a coconut lotion, it's gonna be like mango and coconut, like coconut milk, coconut and vanilla, something along those lines. Because just suntan lotion smells on its own. Like coconut and pineapple sounds amazing for the summer. Like I love that vibe. Like Miami Nectar, fire. But I love scents that are a little bit more sweeter instead of just like straight up suntan lotion, personally for me. But I didn't hate it. I personally wouldn't rebuy it again. This one I would rebuy again. This is the Bodycology Hawaiian Beach sugar scrub, and honestly, yep, I would buy it again. Yeah. How would I describe this scent? It's tropical, but yet clean. It's not soapy, but I would say it's on almost on the same level as like Way St. Bart's, but without like the rotten fruit sort of smell. Because certain people get that rotten fruit smell. I don't get that smell because I still have it in the body mist. But yeah, it was a really decent scrub. I actually do like it for $5 if I'm not mistaken. It was like very affordable. It wasn't too overly priced, but I think, yeah, this one you get like 10 ounces of product. In Tree Hut, you normally get 18 ounces. In this one, you get like 10 ounces. So you're getting a little bit less scrub, but I mean, I wasn't complaining about it, to be quite honest. I would repurchase that one. Next is the Sweetest Song Bath and Body Works Body Mist. I got this a couple months ago, and this is strong. There's like a little bit left in here. Can be a little bit polarizing. Not like to the point where it's like, oh, whatever. But it almost kind of gives, if you spray too much, it might give you a little bit of a headache. It might be one of those. Definitely is one of those. I do like the way this smells. It's just not my vibe. So there's that. I wouldn't repurchase this one again. Next, yes, definitely would repurchase this. I don't know if I would rebuy it in the jumbo size. You can only find the jumbo in Walmart or Target, but bought this at Walmart, and this is the Method Coconut Rice Milk and Shea Butter Simply Nourishing Body Wash. I love this. Obviously, I would repurchase this again. I was shocked at how quickly I ran through it, but I do use a lot of body wash. Keep that in mind. Oh my God. Yep. The regular size, I would definitely repurchase it again, but I don't know about the body wash in the jumbo yet. We'll see, but yeah, there's that one. And then the next body wash is the Melon Daiquiri from Philosophy. You can only find this at like maybe Marshall's if I'm not mistaken. There's like obviously a little bit left. I just gonna consider it done, but this is the watermelon nectar and strawberry with a splash of rum. Invite adventure on your weekend getaway. It smells exactly what that description says. Oh my God. I would always layer this with all of my watermelon body care because I have like one lotion from Bath and Body Works, the watermelon mojito, and I have the watermelon lemonade body mist. I love layering those two together. If I wanted like a watermelon body care shower routine, I would go with this one. If I find this again, I would repurchase it because it did smell really good and it did lather pretty well. Personally for me, I've never had any issues with Philosophy body washes. Personally for me. Next body wash, I took the cap off, but this is the Pink Champagne body wash from EOS. I would definitely repurchase this again. Yeah. This is, I think, my second one, and right now I'm kind of going through like, since right now I'm not really into the mood of like fruity sort of scents, I'm kind of into the mood of like vanilla. I'm into those types of scents now since we are getting in fall. Definitely would repurchase this one again. Next, it's my Colgate Optic White Advanced toothpaste, and I tried to squeeze every last drop in here so that way I wouldn't be like, you know, wasting product, but couldn't get anything out. So yeah, I actually do like this toothpaste. I bought a 3-pack, so this has already been repurchased. So there's that. I go either back and forth between either that one or the Sensodyne. But yeah, there's that one. I definitely would repurchase this one again. This is the Tea Tree Special Conditioner from Paul Mitchell, and yes, I would buy this again. Since I do have dry scalp, I'm not really too keen on hair care products, but it's very invigorating. It kind of leaves like that cooling sensation in your hair where it's like, or just the smell alone maybe kind of gives that vibe because it's tea tree, duh, but not too keen on the way the conditioner smells. I like the shampoo, the way the shampoo smells a lot more, but of course I would use this, I would buy this again. Yes, I'm not wearing this today. I'm actually wearing a new foundation, the L'Oreal Pro, the Infallible Pro Matte, yeah, the one in the squeeze tube. But this one, I don't know, the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. The one that I had was in the color 32. Can you even see that? 32 medium neutral. This one was more like technically me right now, but also could be transitioning it to like summer as well, because it's not too light, it's not too deep. It just pulled a lot yellow on me. It's like I had to layer it, mix it with something else to like neutralize the shade and make it not look yellow. But I didn't hate this foundation. Would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't. Personally, for me, it was fine. It's just now with everything going on with e.l.f., I don't know anymore, because there's products from e.l.f. that I really do enjoy, but it's just a shame because it is what it is. But oh well, what could you do? Next is candles. I have the White Rose and Peach from the Mainstays. This is Georgia Peach, White Rose, and Peony Petals. You can only find this at Walmart, but I actually don't hate. Right now it kind of smells like burnt because I burned it all the way down, but I do really like the way this smells. It just, personally for me, maybe it's just because of how $5 it is, because of how cheap it is, maybe, but right now I have one candle that's burning. It's called Warm Apple Pie, which is very much putting me in the mood for fall. But I wanted to just get rid of all like my summer sort of scents, my fresh sort of scents. I would buy this again, but it didn't really fill up the entire room, but I don't know. Maybe there's just ones that fill up a room a lot more than others, and then this one was just kind of like but just what it is. The other one that I have, other candle that I have, is the Mainstays, the Garden Rain, which the green floral, water lily, and apple blossom. I think I just finished this a couple of weeks ago, but yep, just very much fresh, clean vibes. Fresh, clean, slightly fruity. Kind of smells like, if I'm not mistaken, kind of smells like laundry, but not like linen. It's not like that. It's kind of like more like, not detergent, but like very fresh, clean. But yeah, I would buy this again because it does smell really good. If they had this in the room spray, I would definitely buy this in the room spray. Back to body wash. This is the Into the Wild body wash from Bath & Body Works. I got this during the semi-annual sale this year, and Sparkly Mandarin, Pear Blossom, and Sugared Musk. Not really hating on the way this smells. Maybe it's just that pear that really comes through. I'm not really a big fan of the way this smells. I like it more in the body wash. Had I had it in like the other products, probably wouldn't have liked it as much, but it did feel very clean though. Like if you like that clean, fruity, floral sort of effect, I definitely would recommend this, but I don't even think it would ever come back because it was only limited edition for a semi-annual sale, but glad I had it, but I don't think I would ever repurchase this if it would ever come back. Next is, well, this one. This is the EOS Coconut Waters Lotion. Is there any more left in here? There's still a little bit left in here, but it's like I didn't feel like having to like cut it open and stuff like that and use it, since I already have one, a backup already. So it's like, let me just throw this one in here and stuff like that. But I used the hell out of this past summer as well as summer 2025. So I used it 2024 and 2025. So it had been a minute since I've had this, so, and I only strictly used this for the summer, spring and summer months. So it was time to get rid of this. So I'm not mad about it. Obviously, I would repurchase it since I already have a backup over there. You can't see it, but next, I really wish they would actually put this in a body oil. If they had this in a body oil, Bath and Body Works, they're not watching this, but if they were to actually have this in a body oil, I would buy maybe a 3, 4, maybe even 5 of them, because I'm obsessed with the way this smells. This is their part of their, you can't even hear anything, any liquid in there, but oh my God. This is what I want to smell like all day long. It's that whipped vanilla it smells like whipped cream vanilla. That's exactly what it smells like. It's not vanilla extract, don't get it twisted. It's not the vanilla extract from Kayali Vanilla 28, but it's just a little bit more light. Okay, now I've actually finished it. Whipped. It just reminds me a lot of like a whipped cream on top of a cake. That's just what it smells like to me. Light, airy, delicious. If they had, this is the wild vanilla. Did they even say it? Wild vanilla from like their mini layering collection. I think they had like a tonka bean one, a lavender one, if I'm not mistaken. Don't remember, but I think they did have a coconut one. But this one, I bought it. I think I bought at least like 2 of them. This is my first one, and then I have a second one and maybe a third one if I'm not mistaken, because I love it that much, because I can layer this with so many other things. But of course, yes, I would repurchase it, but on a discount though, of course. God, yet again, back to e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is the color. The color that I had was Light Sand. And technically I could still use this, but at the end of the day, it would come off as like very, like you can see, very dry, because I would scrape every last moment of it, and it would still get like that dry sort of a feeling. So it's like, I was kind of over it. It wasn't terrible. I actually did like the concealer. Dare I say I like the concealer. But, and again, would I repurchase it? And again, same with the foundation. With everything that is going on as of recently, I don't know if I would repurchase this. I would, but at the same time, I wouldn't. Because I feel like I've tried others that I like a little bit more than this, but damn. Anyways, next, all of it's just perfumes and skincare items. So the first perfume that I have is a travel size. This is Strawberry Flirt from Bath and Body Works. They don't even sell this anymore, so damn, like barely anything coming out. Did you even see that? Yeah, smells amazing. Smells like, it's not like a delicious strawberry marshmallow like everything has come out recently. It's not that Yum Bougie marshmallow DNA. It's more on that fresh strawberry, fresh fruity. It's more of like fresh fruity strawberry, like Strawberry Fleur from Fleur, like Strawberry Flirt or Strawberry Letter from Fleur. Like literally, it's that exact same vibe than this one. I loved layering it with my Strawberry Shortcake Body Glaze from Canvas Beauty. Loved layering those two together. Fire. Loved every second of it. But it's a damn shame they didn't even have this in like a full-size perfume, because I would have bought it in the full-size perfume. They only had it in a travel size. But the perfumes that I have is the Alice Brooklyn Miami Nectar. I smelled it in store at Sephora, and I was like, of course I had to get it in the travel size, and I loved it so much I ended up getting it in the full size because I loved it that much. And I think I'm almost halfway with my full-size perfume from Alice Brooklyn, and of course it's that coconut pineapple sort of effect. Loved layering this. Loved. Normally I would on its own, use it on its own, but I need to try layering this with other things though. But since this one's gone, I'll obviously use the full size. But was my absolute favorite, plus the Guava Granita. The Guava Granita, because I also did purchase that in the travel size. I want to keep the Guava one for a little bit longer so that way I can test it with other things. But yeah, this and the Guava Granita, and then this other Middle Eastern perfume called Coconut Lagoon. Those three. Well, the Ana Abayet Coral was another one that I really enjoyed. Those four was my favorite perfumes for the summer months. The other perfume that I have is the Nest Golden Nectar. I was planning on wearing this to work the next day, but you see that? Because it does smell really good though. Had this since, I believe, August of last year, 2024, and it does smell really good. It's kind of like a warm floral, but sweet. It's not sweet, 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 where it's like headache-inducing sweet, but you have to like sweet perfumes. It's not like a food. It doesn't smell like food. Don't get it twisted. It's kind of like, I would consider this as more like a signature scent. Would I buy it again? Right now, I'm not rushing to get it again, but you see a fragrance haul. If you decide to see this in like a fragrance haul or something like that, then yeah, probably. But we'll see. Right now, I'm kind of like not rushing to get it again, but I didn't hate it though. Last but not least is skincare and the vitamin C that I normally would use. I also switch up my skincare routine every now and then. Sometimes there's products that I like actually like ride or die use, like this one for example, the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Blemish Busting Toner. This one is a ride or die staple. And I already have a backup that I'm already using in my skincare drawer, so obviously that is already in use. That is something I have to have. If you have very oily skin and you deal with a lot of dark spots, like myself, definitely pick that up. The other skincare item that I have is the vitamin C from True Skin. I think you can either find this at either Target or Walmart, and I didn't hate those. I didn't hate it. Not too crazy about it, but it was alright. Right now I'm using the bubble one, the bubble vitamin C serum, but this one wasn't terrible. This I definitely will repurchase again. Right now I'm actually needing of a new moisturizer, so this might be my next one that I have to repurchase. This is the Inky List Omega Water Cream. Since it just launched at Ulta, I was like, okay, absolutely. Definitely would repurchase this again. It's very lightweight since I do have very oily skin. I don't want anything that's too greasy on my skin because like my skin is already oily as it is. I don't need the extra hydration. So I want something that's a little bit less greasy, but still lightweight to where I could layer it underneath makeup. Lightweight, non-greasy, leaves my skin feeling hydrated throughout the entire day. And for me, who has oily skin, it's non-greasy, personally for me. And it was like, what, like 13 bucks if I'm not mistaken, full price. You can either find this at either Ulta or Sephora, depending on wherever you shop at, but definitely will pick this up again. Yet again, back to e.l.f. This is the Whoa Glow, the Sun Touchable, the one with the shimmer in it, the more glowier version. Right now I'm currently using the one that's SPF 35, the clear version, which this one's non-negotiable. I still have to have this. Non-negotiable. Sunscreen's non-negotiable. But this one was the Sunburst, which was the more bronzier color. Bronzed color. Underneath makeup, I never had any issues with this particular sunscreen. Even underneath makeup. So, would I buy this again? No. I would, if I had to pick one, I obviously would just stick to the original, the clearer version. That's pretty much it of all the items that I finished in the month of August. Of course, I'll be back next month for, of course, my September empties. I'm thinking of like combining a few months together instead of just like doing it back to back to back every single month. But since this bag gets pretty full almost every month, because I go through product quite a bit every single month, That's why I go through Empties. I do Empties every single month, so there's that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments down below what videos you'd like me to make next, and like this video if you want to see more Empties. But follow me on my social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet already, turn that bell for post notifications so you do not miss any uploads. Go watch my previous video if you haven't yet already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.